So I'm here with Owen and Josie at the midpoint of the second weekend in the 2010 season here at Cowes. We're looking ahead to what's coming up on the Solent this summer for visiting sailors. Tell us a little bit about the events that are ahead of us.
Well, this year we've got the South Coast Championships and the Edinburgh Cup, followed closely by the Classic Championships, which are allowing the Dragons this year. And also then, of course, there's Cowes Week, very closely
and
followed.
Don't forget Yarmouth, which is probably the nicest party of them all.
And for those coming to the Edinburgh Cup, what are the key things to think about coming to the Solent if they've not visited the area before?
The ambience, the atmosphere, the open waters, the friendliness of the clubs, and just the general atmosphere here.
It's really set up for racing, actually. I mean, we'll be in the yacht haven, so you can step onto your boat very easily and then be out at the racecourse. And how long does it take us? Not that long.
Took less than half an hour today.
And it's just fantastic water. The race officers are great. They've got 6 clubs to call on, so we have really, really good racing setups. And it's just fun to be here. This is really a place that's totally set up for keelboat sailing, so lots of fun.
And also, when you're racing on the Ramble Bank, which is where we will be racing, because of course the tides can be notoriously tricky in the channel, but when you're racing on the Ramble Bank, it's very even and very fair.
Fantastic. So for après sailing, I think for the Edinburgh Cup and the South Coast Championship, you've got some exciting plans for that as well, haven't you, Josie?
Yeah, well, I mean, there'll be the dinners, but what we're trying to do this year is make sure our visitors really experience the variety in Cowes. Sometimes you can get very associated with some of the top clubs, but actually there's a whole range of fun that you can have here on a range of budgets. So we will be having the dinners that are associated normally with the South Coast and the Edinburgh Cup. Every night there'll be a different event on, which is our visitors can decide to do. And we'll be using all of the clubs in the area to really give people an experience that's what it's like being in Cowes.
And for families who are coming with the sailors, does Cowes have a lot to offer them?
Oh, we've just had friends visit us who've been here for a week, and they said, oh, we could come for another week. We've only just done half of our list. There's masses of things to do and see, beautiful beaches, lots of sights, lots of restaurants, lots of pubs, and that's just the land stuff. Of course, the water entertainment is huge.
So about the logistics, Josie, with people who are coming to the island, what do they need to know about how to get here?
Well, actually the island is quite easy to get to. There's lots of different ferry ports, and if you look on the Edinburgh Cup website, you can see that we've organised a couple of deals that make travel incredibly affordable, if not free, if you pick up the red funnel deal that's been set up and supported by the local fleet. What we've done this year is consciously tried to keep the registration fee high, because we understand accommodation costs are quite high here. So it's the same as it's been for the Edinburgh Cup for a couple of years, but that does include really good berth facilities at the yacht haven, and your boats will be very well looked after by the yacht haven team. Logistically, there's plenty of time for checking in and weighing in. So all the details are available on the website, and it should be relative. We'll do absolutely our best to make visitors welcome and make it find it an easy trip. Any questions, just call any of us up.
Fantastic. You mentioned the red funnel deal and the special support that the Solent class are also giving to that deal. Yeah. Is there also some ferry support for the cross-channel travellers as well?
Yeah, I think Brittany Ferries are offering a 25% discount, and that, again, the full details are on the website. So we're really encouraging as many people as possible to come and enjoy our island paradise.
Fantastic. And we've got some sponsorship support for the event as well, I understand.
Oh, the reason we've been able to keep the costs so controlled is that Aberdeen Asset Management have put a very, very generous contribution towards the event, and the way the organising committee have dealt with that is really to make sure that the cost of sailing for our visitors is as limited as possible. It's really going into supporting the racing and some of the social events. So it should be affordable and fun event in the heart of keelboat sailing in the south of England.
Wonderful. Owen, it looks like we should have a good turnout with some good names at the regatta as well. I understand that Paul Rickard Høyensen is returning to the event for the first time in a few years.
It'd be nice to see him again.
And who else do you think will be looking to get their names on that trophy this year?
We know Gavia is desperate to win this trophy.
Len
Jones, and also there's a couple of Russian visitors who are actually local. They don't normally sail in the Solent, but they're coming to the event this year.
Mm-hmm.
And we've also got the possibility of a couple of French visitors as well.
And you know, you can never underestimate Eric. These are his home waters, and he does actually really kill anybody else when he's out, doesn't he? So it should be really interesting. I mean, the South Coast last year was very close, very, very competitive, and we expect to see the same this year.
Wonderful. Well, thanks so much for your time. We're really looking forward to a great regatta. Thanks, guys.
If you would like to join the Solent Fleet for this summer's Festival of Dragon Sailing on the Solent, there are 5 fantastic events on offer to tempt you. Things kick off with the South Coast Championship from the 27th to the 29th of June, followed by the Edinburgh Cup, the British National Championship, from the 30th of June to the 3rd of July. Both events will be hosted by the Royal Corinthian Yacht Club and generously sponsored by Aberdeen Asset Management. Already the entry list is over 30 boats, with a number of international teams confirmed, and we're looking forward to an outstanding event this year. 2 weeks after the Edinburgh Cup, the Dragons are invited to take part in the Cowes Meter and Classic Keelboat Regatta from the 17th to the 24th of July. This event will also incorporate the 2010 British Classic Dragon Championship. All dragons are eligible to race and will compete together, with the classics being scored separately for their championship. Hot on the heels of Classic Week comes Cowes Week itself, from the 31st of July to the 7th of August. As always, the Dragons will be putting up a strong fleet for this, the UK's longest running and most successful sporting event, and the largest sailing regatta of its kind in the world. The Dragon's Isle of Wight sojourn finally comes to an end with the Tattinger Royal Solent Yacht Club Regatta in Yarmouth on the 14th and 15th of August. This fun, informal regatta features great racing and one of the best parties of the season, making it the perfect ending to a fantastic Solent summer. As Josie mentioned, there are some very special Red Funnel and Brittany Ferries deals available for visiting competitors. To find out more about all these events, please visit the BDA website at www.britishdragons.org or email the Solent Fleet on solentfleet@yahoo.co.uk. We look forward to seeing you on the Solent this summer.